Hello, everybody. So in this blog post, I want to talk to you guys about my decision to go to therapy. Um, I went through some trauma. I went to therapy. In the beginning, I did not want to go to therapy. There was a lot of shame. I don't know if it was pride or shame. I think shame was like the big underlying feeling. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I had a few friends I told about my husband's health problems, but I hadn't told anyone about the addiction because my husband felt shame over that and he didn't want me to talk to anyone about that. So um, per his request, I just, I didn't do that. But, in the meantime, I just felt very broken and I didn't feel like I had any time for therapy because I was working and trying to like keep the house clean. And then when I wasn't working or keeping the house clean, like I just want to be with my babies. Um, and I just wanted all our resources to go to Danny's health because I really was like, once he gets better, well, like I'll be okay. And that's just not how it is because I just needed to learn to be okay, not okay based on someone else. I totally needed therapy. And, in the beginning, when I went to therapy, it just kind of started as me going to get some validation from a very safe person. Um, and, I did this, I got my validation, and I learned so much about the brain. I learned about anxiety and depression, and I learned about, my behavior, and I felt more okay with why I was acting the way I did. And most importantly, my therapist facilitated my healing and processing of the grief and trauma that I had. Because, like I said in the earlier posts, when the trauma came and when the betrayal came, like I instinctively dissociated from my body so that I wouldn't feel that pain. But there's a book called Feelings Buried Alive Never Die. And I totally believe that. And so disconnecting from your body to avoid feeling pain doesn't make those feelings go away. They're going to be there. They need to be processed. And thankfully, my therapist, who is highly trained, um, she helped me reconnect with my body. And it wasn't like easy. It was scary, but it was incredibly necessary. And that's kind of where I started to heal. Um, and one thing I do want to offer to anyone who is watching this is I think sometimes people think like, I just need to be healed through the atonement of Jesus Christ. I don't need to go to a professional. And, everyone knows what's best for themselves. And the only thing I just want to suggest is that God works through humans to heal other humans. There are human doctors that keep diabetics alive through tests and insulin, developing insulin and different things like that. And there are people that beat cancer thanks to human oncologists. And there are people who can see again because of highly trained human ophthalmologists. And when we experience trauma or emotional problems, um, why not go to a skilled therapist who knows how to treat people and their brains? Um, God works through humans to heal. I needed a therapist to help me with my emotional well being. And my path to recovery started when I began therapy. And the atonement, in conjunction with other temporal tools that I access, is what I feel like healed me and got me to where I am today.